So welcome back guys, and in this video we will write the style which is required to make our app look like the reference one. So let's start. I have opened the Visual Studio Code and browser side by side so that we can see the live style changes. So let's start with the universal selector first. For universal selector, we will define a property padding 0 and margin 0, and let's say box sizing to be border box, and then we will style the body. For body we have a background of green color, so write that property background green, and then after body we have container, and after body we have container. The container hold each and everything on the page, so let's style it to container will have a padding of 2 gram, top and bottom and left and right to be 0, and at this point let's save our changes. And now without reloading the browser, all the changes synced up because we have installed the live server, and this is the power of live server. So let's continue. After container we have card container main, which represents this top row, so let's define it also, card container main, and let's put it empty for now. We will style it later. Inside card container main, what we are having? We are having card container, and card container represent this individual columns, so we need to style it too. Let's define some padding of 1.2 RAM from all sides, and margin top bottom 0 and left right 20 pixels. And inside card container we are having this individual card, and it will have a class of card main. Let's save also. Let's save this also, and let's style the card main. So card main will have a width of 150 pixels, a height of 250 pixels let's say, and have a background of red color. In card container main I define display to be flex 1, and if I save this, we go and save this, and this looks good now. So let's continue on this. Define outline of 2 pixels solid white, and outline offset of -10 pixel, and inside card main we have card name, so we will style it too. Let's first center this name, so apply a position of absolute, and absolute position tries to find a parent having position set to relative 1, so its nearest parent is card main, so let's put a property here position relative, and now we can define top to be 50%, left to be 50% here, and if I say this, the card number goes into center. Give it a color also, color of white and font weight 700, and we need to apply transform also. So translate 50% on X and minus 50% on Y. So this is now exactly in the center of the card. So now we can move on to defining the styles for this extra card. So let's apply style on it too. It's having a class of card extras, and for card extras I want this card to be positioned on right bottom here. So let's position it there. We have to define it. We have to define the property position to be absolute here too, and it will also try to find the parent having position set to relative. So its nearest parent is container itself. So let's define position property here and set it to relative, and then I can apply here bottom 10 pixels, and from right it should be 10 pixels. And if I save this card got placed onto the right bottom. That's what we want. So now we will be working on stacking these cards, because right now they are separated, they are not in stack. So let's do some work on it. For this purpose we have to define card container position as relative 1 and the actual card main position to be absolute. Now if I save, it got stacked like this, and the extra card goes a little bit up, but I want it to be on bottom right. So let's define some rules for it too. So container should have a height of 100 viewport height, and if I save this will fix the layout of the extra card. So let's save it, and it goes into its right position. So now we are left with separating these 4 columns. So let's do some work on it. So these 4 columns have a class of card container. We will be defining a rule for this: margin left to be 120 pixel, and if I save this, so we can say that this margin left separated these 4 columns, but I don't want margin left to be applied on the first one. So we can write a specific selector for this. So let's continue. So I will be writing a node pseudo class, and it will define here the first child. So basically what it does is it will select each and every element having class card container, but it will neglect the first child, the very first child, which we don't want the property margin left to be applied. So if now I save this, except the first element, each and every element of class card container got the margin left to be 120 pixels. So I think we are almost done with the styling, and if we do compare this with the reference, the cards here are stacked on top of each other, but here it doesn't. So I want to tell you that part will be handled using JavaScript, and we will do that in next lecture. So thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe my channel, like this video, and if you have any question, do let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next.